Well, hey everybody out there, welcome back to the channel. It's Chris here from JMNC Games, back after a summer break. Got some more great games to bring your way and tell you how to play. And today we are looking at a press your luck style game called DIAMANT. I hope I'm saying that right. DIAMANT? DIAMANT. It's a game where you are a cave explorer and you are spelunking into the cave looking for all sorts of gems like rubies and diamonds. But watch out, there's booby traps in those caves. It's like you're the Goonies. Watch out, One-Eyed Willie, I'm coming for you. Well, this game is for 3 to 8 players. It's for ages 8 and up, and the average game time is just about 30 minutes. If you haven't already done so, please take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel. We greatly do appreciate that, and it sure does help us grow. And if you feel so inclined, if the videos helped you in any way and you want to help support the channel directly, you can tip us over there at Buy Me a Coffee. Now let's dive in and take a look at what's inside the box.
There are the treasure cards, the trap cards, 5 relic cards, the game board, decision cards, both exit and continue, rubies, diamonds, 8 player tokens, 8 player chests, and the barricade tiles. To set up, place the game board in the center of the playing area. Take the treasure cards and the trap cards and shuffle them together. Place the deck face down in this space. Each player chooses their player token and corresponding chest, as well as 1 continue card and 1 exit card. Place the rubies and the diamonds near the board, and place the barricade tiles like this. The game is played over 5 rounds. During the game, players are trying to decide if they will continue on into the cave in the hopes of collecting more treasure, or leave the cave with what they have so far before running into any traps. First, players will advance into the cave. Flip over the top card of the deck and reveal what is on the card, placing it face up on the table. If it is a treasure card, it will have this number in the corner. This is the number of rubies that are in this part of the cave. Take that number of rubies from the stockpile. Divide them equally among all of the players until it can no longer be divided equally. The players will take their share and place it next to their chests. The leftover rubies that cannot be divided equally are placed on the face-up card. Now, if a trap card is revealed, nothing happens at first. The expedition can continue. However, if a second trap card of the same kind is revealed, that sends the players running, leaving any treasure collected behind. Afterwards, one of the 2 identical trap cards are returned to the deck, and the matching card is removed from the game. When this happens, it also ends the round, but more on that in just a minute. So after a card is turned over and the treasure is handed out, or a trap card is revealed that doesn't send the players running, it is now time for players to make a decision. Should they continue on in the hopes of getting more treasure and risk losing the treasure that they've already collected? Or should they exit the cave, meaning they will end their expedition but save any treasure collected from being lost? In order to indicate your decision, you must choose your exit or continue card and place it face down in front of you. Once all players have done the same, players now reveal their selection. If a player chooses to continue, no other steps are taken. They will continue on with the round. If a player chooses to exit, they must take the following steps. First, place your player token in the camp to show the other players that you have left the expedition. Working your way back out of the cave, any rubies that were left over you may now collect. If there are multiple players exiting, they would share the rubies equally. If there is any left over that cannot be shared equally, they will remain in the cave. Now take your rubies and place them inside of your treasure chest. Once in the chest, these gems are safe for the remainder of the game. If you have 5 or more rubies, you can exchange those rubies for diamonds. 5 rubies equals 1 diamond, and you do this through the stockpile. Once all players have made their decision and necessary steps are taken, then flip over the next card and continue the path into the cave. Repeat this process until the end of the round. And speaking of the end of the round, it happens one of 2 ways. If all players exit the cave, or if 2 identical trap cards appear. When one of those things happens, take the following steps. First, remove all leftover gems from the cave back to the stockpile. Next, place the barricade tile on the game board to show that that entrance has been blocked. If the round ended because of trap cards being identical, remove one of the cards from the game. Take all of their cards from the cave and shuffle them together with the cards that were not used to create a new deck. Remove all gems from players who have not placed their gems into their treasure chest. Now you start a new expedition following the same steps. The game continues until the last barricade is placed on the board. Once this happens, players count all of their treasure in their chest. Rubies are worth 1 and diamonds are 5. Whoever has the highest score is the winner of the game. Now you can change it up a bit by playing with relics. There are 5 cards. Take the cards and place them in ascending order. Before the start of the round, take the top relic card, the lowest one, and shuffle it into the deck. You'll do the same for the start of each round. When a relic card appears in the game, nothing happens. You go to the decision phase. If more than one player exits the cave, no one collects the relic and it remains where it is. However, if you are the only player to exit the cave, then you will collect all relics in the cave on your way out. The relics are worth face value in victory points at the end of the game. If a relic is not collected in the round, it goes back into the draw pile to be shuffled along with the next relic for the round.
And so that's DIAMANT. Thanks for joining us today. Sure hope you enjoyed our short explanation on DIAMANT. And if you've got any questions, please feel free to drop those down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer those as quickly as I can. And while you're there, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. We'll greatly do appreciate that. It sure does help us grow. And you can, of course, support the channel directly by heading over to Buy Me a Coffee. Well, now we know the basics, so let's play.